Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech. This is where we try to break down the latest in tech and gadgets with some casual chat, but hopefully some good insights, too.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. We've got quite a mix today.
We really do. On the menu, we have a robot that cooks some trademark headaches for Tesla, Meta's big AI advertising ideas.
And video ads coming to Threads, too, right?
Yeah, exactly, that too. And we'll finish up with something for mobile gamers, a new controller. So, yeah, let's dive right in.
Sounds good. Where do we start? Kitchen robots.
Yeah, let's start there. Posha's cooking robot. So this thing actually, it makes meals for you. How does that work?
Well, the basic idea is you choose a recipe on the machine itself, then you load up the ingredients it needs,
Okay.
and then the robot, handles the actual cooking part. It automates the process.
Huh. Like a super fancy bread maker, but for full meals?
Sort of, yeah. Think maybe more like an automated sous chef.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely aimed at people who maybe don't have a lot of time or aren't the most skilled in the kitchen.
Yeah. Right. I get that appeal. Saves time, less stress, maybe. But how smart is it? Does it just follow steps blindly, or can it kind of adjust?
That's the key question, isn't it? You'd assume it uses sensors, maybe some algorithms to keep track of things like temperature and timing.
Mm-hmm.
And ideally, yeah, it would adjust if your ingredients are slightly different or something. The real test is how well it actually cooks, the quality of the food.
Yeah, the proof is in the pudding, or the robot-cooked casserole, I guess. Okay, interesting. So moving from cooking to driving, or rather naming driving services, Tesla.
Ah, yes.
They tried to trademark cybercab and robotaxi. Seemed pretty straightforward, didn't it?
It really did. I mean, it clearly signals what they're aiming for. But the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office didn't see it that way.
No. What was the issue?
They basically said the terms are too generic. They just describe what the thing is or does rather than being a unique brand name.
Oh, I see. So, like, you couldn't trademark smartphone either.
Exactly like that. It describes the category, not the specific product or service brand. So now Tesla's kind of stuck.
How long do they have?
They've got a 3-month window, I think,
Yeah.
to argue their case or come up with different names.
Right. It really shows how tricky it is to name things when the whole tech area is so new. The language is still settling.
It absolutely does. Finding something distinctive, descriptive, it's tough.
Curious to see what they land on. Okay, let's shift over to Meta. Big plans on the advertising front using AI. Zuckerberg was talking about it.
Yeah, at that Stripe conference, he mentioned this vision of, like, automating the entire ad industry, an end-to-end AI tool.
The entire industry. Wow. What does that actually mean, end-to-end?
Well, the idea seems to be AI handling, everything from figuring out who to target, creating the campaign, actually generating the ad content.
They're rating the ads, too.
Yeah, and then analyzing how well it performs, all supposedly with very little human help needed. The goal is efficiency, personalization.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Okay, efficiency, personalization. Sounds good for advertisers. But the article we saw mentioned this worry about generative AI slop.
Yeah, that's the flip side.
Doesn't sound great for us scrolling through our feeds. What is that?
It's the risk that if AI is just churning out tons of content, ads included, it might just flood everything with, slop, low quality, repetitive, maybe irrelevant stuff. So the AI has to be really, really good to avoid just making the online experience worse, filling it with annoying AI-generated noise.
Yeah, that's a definite worry. Finding that balance seems crucial. And speaking of feeds, sticking with Meta, Threads is getting video ads now, or testing them.
Testing them. Yeah, they announced it at the New Fronts conference.
Okay. And Threads has gotten pretty big, hasn't it? User numbers?
Oh, yeah, massive. Over 350 million monthly active users, they're saying.
Wow, so that's a huge audience for advertisers.
Definitely. And video can be super engaging, obviously.
Yeah.
But like we see everywhere else, it really matters how they put those ads in.
Right, if they're too intrusive or just not relevant.
Exactly. People get frustrated fast. It could easily backfire and push users away if they don't get it right.
It's always that tightrope walk for social media, isn't it? Making money without driving everyone crazy. Okay, let's end on maybe something a bit more fun. Mobile gaming.
Ah, the Backbone Pro controller.
Yeah. This sounds like a real step up from the original Backbone one.
It seems like it. It's positioned as the successor, yeah. Better joysticks, apparently. Buttons you can remap.
Okay.
And the really interesting bit, you can use it wirelessly, like without it being physically attached to your phone.
Oh, really? So it's more like just a regular Bluetooth controller that works well with phones?
Kinda, yeah. It makes it feel much more like a traditional console gaming experience. Just, using your phone as the screen.
That makes a lot of sense. Mobile gaming is getting so much more sophisticated than just tapping.
Totally. People want better controls, a more comfortable way to play these more complex mobile games. The Backbone Pro seems aimed squarely at that. It definitely feels like it's leveling up mobile gaming, moving beyond just casual play.
From robot chefs making dinner to detachable controllers for serious phone gaming. It's quite the range of tech we cover.
It really is. It kind of shows how tech is weaving itself into, well, pretty much everything, trying to make things easier, more automated.
But also raising these questions, right? Like with the AI ads or even the robot chef, what's the quality? What's the user experience actually like?
Exactly. It's that constant back and forth between the cool new possibilities and the practical realities of making it work well for people.
Yeah, definitely gives you some stuff to think about from this quick dive.
For sure.
All right, well, that's about all the time we have. Thanks for tuning in to Bite-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed our little chat today,
Yeah, definitely let us know.
please do like, comment, share it around, and subscribe if you want to catch more of these tech discussions.